So this is Alma coffee. I got this a few days ago and I'm eager to try it. So what I've got today is the honey processed coffee beans, lightly roasted. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So what's so great about this honey process is it leaves some of the pulp of the coffee bean around it while it dries. Ooh, oh my gosh. Thank you, Bobby. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I actually I like that. I was surprised about that. So this is Alma coffee, the honey process. So again, it leaves some of the pulp on, and it says rose water, red grape, and black tea accent flavors. So it actually smells nice. From even I didn't open it up yet, but that smells great. I'm I'm a coffee connoisseur, and so far I like what I'm seeing and smelling, of course. So it's a kind of a dark, it's kind of a brownish. Let me smell it. It smells like a normal light coffee, but what does it really taste like? Let's brew it, shall we? So here we go. I'm gonna give this a go. I'm gonna use my tea brewer, which can do a decent French press. So I'm gonna let this bloom for 1 minute per instructions. And I do like it strong. Looks normal so far. Now let's steep it a little bit to bloom it. What the? Ooh, oh, I see. Let's set this down for a second and we'll get back. A minute has elapsed, and now I'm going to pour the rest of the water. Three minutes has elapsed, and now I shall pour it in. And here, trying some light roast Alma coffee, honey processed, leaving the pulp on and the flavor in. So let's try this thing. All right. It smells normal, like a normal coffee. I mean, sugar or sweetness can't really aerosolize in the vapor very well, or maybe not. But anyways, I can't smell the sweetness. I can taste the sweetness. And what my taste buds are telling me is, it does taste interesting, more complex. I do taste a bit of the sweetness of the pulp, but as you know, it's been lightly roasted, so the sugars have caramelized a little bit. So you taste, but I don't taste the caramel much. It doesn't taste as bitter. I'm sure if I start adding sugar and cream to it, it's going to be heavenly. So let's try that. I'm back. Did you miss me? I don't know who you are, but don't stalk. Alright? So this is with some agave sugar and powdered creamer. Let's try this. I taste the sweetness of the coffee beans, unlike other beans that I've tasted when I put sugar and cream. I'm a dark roast kind of guy because I like to have a punch in the face of flavor and chocolate. But this is pretty good for breakfast time. Yeah, I'm downing this thing. So I'd say honey process is pretty good if you want to have like a breakfast kind of coffee in the morning. Because light roast, I mean, it's delicate. When you wake up, you're like all baby, and you're just waking up and you're vulnerable, and you know you don't want to be like hit with anything. You just want to like gently wake up. So this is for a gentle wake up. So I'd say it's pretty good. Give it a go, because if you're a coffee connoisseur, you want to try a lot of things. You know, like CO nitrogen process for iced coffee, and hey, honey roasted, which is, I would say, is the base, the start of coffee, where they didn't know what to do with it. They let it dry and left the pulp on. It's very messy, and oh, you know what? Let me roast it after that, and there you go. So this is like the ancient version of coffee, and it's not bad because it's so messy and so much labor. It's easier just to ferment and then remove the pulp and have a clean bean. But you know what? That's overrated. Give me rustic. This is it. Oh, breakfast. It's definitely for breakfast. I wouldn't say it's for an afternoon jolt or an evening relaxation. I would say this is just for breakfast. All right, Professor Bobby. You know what I'm gonna say.